gaining mass while still being badass. Welcome back, my friend. Hope you're having a great day. Now, I know you've been wondering, how do I feel now that I've gained some muscle mass? Yes, there have been a few things that have come up for me with the added size. Now, don't get me wrong. The reason why I cut off the Gladiator body program at day 24 was for this reason. Everything within that program up into the 24 days helped me to put on, like, I gained about 10 pounds. I mean, yes, I'm not as ripped. My abs are really faded out. I did gain some fat, but as far as the look, as you can see, like my back, my traps, my arms, my legs, everything is, there's some size there. My fat gain to muscle gain ratio is crazy. So I'm not too worried about it. I wasn't paying attention to the scale as far as like how much weight I gained. As I said in the beginning of the Gladiator body program, it was more so to build the muscle for the look. So when I look in the mirror and like when I put on my clothes and I see my shirts, I'm stretching out my shirts, they're getting a little filled. That is the result that I was looking for this Gladiator body program. Now, as far as my speed, that really took a hit. I am not as explosive and fast with my hands as I was before I started to gain size. This right here is me, slim and trim. This is about 150 pounds. This is just straight fight ready conditioning. No muscle work, nothing. If I did do muscle work, it was just weighted shadow boxing with ankle weights. I'll hold the 2.5 pound dumbbells, but other than that, that was just straight fight ready. Now this right here is about 165. I can still move and groove, but my punches do not have that snap anymore. And just as you can see, my shoulders, my traps, I got wider. As you can see, like my legs as well, they got big. They really stretch out my shorts now. Everything significantly got bigger. As far as my waist, yeah, my waist just a little bit bigger, about an inch. But as far as the speed, I can feel it. Like my shoulders, even my lats, just from all the bodyweight rows, my lats grew a lot as well. So like I can just feel the added muscle kind of holding back my punches. They just don't snap out as like easily as they would before. Like I said, like I can feel, you can see like my shoulders, my biceps, and on top of having the added muscle, when I do get into like a good run of like a 6 to 8 punch combination where I'm just like really throwing a good flurry, everything kind of gets filled up with blood. Like I get a small little pump in my arms, which is weird. It almost feels like I did like 1,000 curls. So just, if I really, really step on the gas and just try to throw combinations, my arms, my shoulders, even my traps, they do fill up with blood. Gets a little irritating, but it just comes with the territory of just having some mass in your arms. As far as the conditioning and the endurance, that really wasn't hindered too much because we were doing a lot of bear crawls on the program. The bear crawls really helped to keep my wind and my endurance while putting on size. That really like saved me. So as far as like my lung capacity, yes, it could still go the distance. Like I really, really did push it. The only lag was just the lactic acid and the pumps I would get just from shadow boxing, and like even just during the bear crawls, everything would flare up. But as far as my lungs, yeah, everything could handle. But again, I mean, just the added muscle, yes, like your body's gonna have to work extra hard to kind of keep the muscles moving. So yeah, those things get filled up with lactic acid like crazy. So again, just with a lot of the weighted shadow boxing that we did, a lot of the bear crawls, the push-ups, the bodyweight rows, it really did help to get acclimated to my new size. Now, as far as leg speed and just the endurance in my legs, that didn't go anywhere. If anything, it got better because of all the pulsing squats that we were doing. I've put on mass before, and like I went from in high school, I graduated maybe at about 120 pounds. At that time, I was doing a lot of like pull ups and push ups to kind of like really put on some size, which got me to like 120 pounds. But there was a time I went from 120 to 200 pounds. I was just lifting weights. And I realized that first go around, back when like I graduated from high school, that if you do not work your legs are gonna have the hardest time carrying around this bigger upper body. So with these pulsing squats, I made sure we hammered it at least 4 times a week so the legs can get used to the added muscle, just the added weight. Wherever you're putting on the muscle, the size, your legs can handle it. So when you go jogging or you just go walk up a bunch of stairs, like your legs won't give out so much due to the added size. And of course, yes, I mean, my legs got bigger. And like I said, like as far as the leg endurance, a lot of I do a Chinese lion dancing with my daughter, and we do a lot of stances like horse stance, gungdong stance, the bull stance. And my legs were like, they got stronger. I had to carry some things here and there, just daily moving things around the house, and my legs just got incredibly strong. On top of getting bigger, and with the added endurance from just doing all the squats, I mean, my legs really made some good gains strength wise, endurance wise, size wise. I mean, it's amazing. Now, one thing that really saved me on this program was just the continuous of jumping rope at least 4 times a week. I mean, when you're putting on size and you jump the rope, this really helps you to get acclimated to whatever gains you're making. When you're jumping rope, it forces you to be light on your feet. So every day, if you're gaining like half a pound, I mean, after 2 weeks, yeah, like it's gonna be a significant amount of weight, but because you've been jumping rope at least 4 to 5 times a week on the Gladiator Body program, this really helps your body to slowly get acclimated to it. Of course, with the added size, like it got a little irritating for me, like my chest would bounce. Like I can just feel my muscles bouncing. And like I said, when I was 150 pounds, when I'm jumping rope, nothing bounces. So I'm just like going at it. But when I hit a fast run like this, I can feel my chest bouncing, a little bit on my stomach. Yeah, it's kind of irritating, but that's just what it is. Again, that's just comes with the territory of putting on some size. As far as the maintenance of whatever speed and explosiveness I had, jumping rope helped to keep that. Now, here's a little clip of me lion dancing. I'm right here in the red lion. As you can see, like when I shoot the head out like that, I still have the explosiveness right here. Just holding that stance is extremely hard. This kicking sequence, that's extremely hard. But the jumping rope really helped to keep my athleticism and my speed. As you can see, when I'm shooting the head like this, cross, shoot, and I'll cross and shoot, that this head is one of the bigger size heads. Along with this body, this tail, it's a longer tail, so it puts some weight. So with the added size and the strength of my muscles that I gained from just the 10-pound dumbbell workouts and the push-ups, the body weight rows, I mean, it really helped to strengthen everything out. Like I can really fly around this lion head now. Here's me. We're doing a little skit where we're drinking from this golden flask here. This is actually a really big performance on like a big stage within our Chinatown in Hawaii, and everything I did during the Gladiator Body program really helped to get me prepared for this performance. So the Gladiator Body, just in those 24 days, gave me an extremely good blend of just getting stronger on my body weight, while I mean just gaining some muscle from the 10-pound dumbbell workouts, on top of really giving me some good strength and endurance in my legs, on top of keeping whatever speed and explosiveness I had with the jumping rope. It really helped to give me everything, whatever athleticism, performance, muscle, and be able to perform on stage. That is why on day 24, I just cut it right there. I mean, it was an extremely great blend of everything, and that performance with the Chinese lion dancing, on that was like towards the tail end. I think that was like day 22. It really solidified in my head that the 24 days are really gonna help to give you everything, like good muscle size and good athleticism. If you want to gain more size, you can run it back to day one. Once you hit day 24, you can loop it back to day one, and it's going to complete it. And from there, I would suggest, if you really want to put on some good muscle mass, at least run it 3 times in a row. That's going to be about, 60 days. That should be good enough to help you see a great size difference within your body mass, as well as your athleticism. Putting on body mass, muscle, well, any type of mass on your body, on top of keeping up with your athleticism, It's extremely hard to do. And for me, like, these 24 days can really aim for it. And that is just a recap of the Gladiator Body Program, how I'm able to put on mass while still being badass. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know your results down in the comment. And just always remember, train hard and be kind.